my best friend, slept with my fiancé. I ruined her career, and she still doesn't know it was me. She thought she got away with it. She thought she won. But what she didn't know was that while she was smiling in my face, I was already dismantling her life behind her back. And the best part? To this day, she still has no idea it was me. If that makes me sound cold, maybe I am. But after what she did, tell me, would you have let her walk away untouched? I'm 31 now. But this started when I was 27, at the peak of what I thought was the happiest time of my life. I had it all. A fiancé, Daniel, who I'd been with for 5 years, and a best friend, Harper, who'd been by my side since college. Harper and I were inseparable. Sleepovers that turned into hungover mornings, inside jokes that no one else understood, long nights talking about our futures. She was the one I trusted with everything, the one I asked to be my maid of honor. And Daniel. Well, he was steady, not the flashiest guy, but reliable, loving, the kind of man who carried groceries without being asked and remembered anniversaries. I thought he was safe. So imagine finding out the two people I trusted most. Selwish Kikueno were screwing each other behind my back. It wasn't a dramatic discovery. No lipstick on a collar, no drunk confession. It was quieter, almost surgical. One night I borrowed Harper's iPad during a girls' night. Mine had died, and I wanted to look something up. When I typed into the search bar, her recent messages popped up. And there it was, Daniel's name. Curiosity turned to nausea as I scrolled. Messages, dozens of them. Late-night texts, jokes about me, inside references only they would know. And then hotel bookings. I remember my hands shaking so hard I could barely hold the tablet. The worst part? They weren't just sleeping together. They were laughing about me. Her. She's so clueless. Him. She doesn't pay attention. We're safe. That line, "we're safe," snapped something in me. I didn't confront them, not right away. I smiled through the rest of the night, pretending I didn't know. Because in that moment I decided I wouldn't just break up with him. I wouldn't just cut her off. I'd destroy her. For weeks I played along. Let them think I was still blind. Daniel kissed me goodnight. Harper helped me pick out flower arrangements. And I smiled. But inside, I was cataloging everything. See, Harper worked in PR. She was good, really good. She'd built her whole identity around being this polished, trustworthy, untouchable professional. And I realized if I wanted to hurt her the way she hurt me, I couldn't just take away her friendship. I had to take away her career. I started collecting information. Every careless thing she'd ever told me. The times she bragged about massaging numbers in press releases. The celebrity client she hinted at leaking stories about to keep in the spotlight. The shady invoices she wrote off as business expenses. I kept it all tucked away in the back of my head for years, never thinking I'd use it. But now, it became my arsenal, and I became obsessed. By day, I was the smiling bride-to-be, the loyal best friend. By night, I was combing through Harper's LinkedIn, her social media, her clients' feeds. Every crack in her image, every offhand comment, every detail I could weaponize, I stored it. And slowly, I built a picture. A picture I could use to shatter her reputation. If you think I sound unhinged, I get it. But be honest. If your best friend stabbed you in the back like that, would you really just walk away? The wedding never happened. 2 months before, I confronted Daniel quietly, told him I knew, and walked away without a tear. He begged, cried, said it didn't mean anything. But I didn't care, because he wasn't the target anymore. Harper was, and I knew exactly how to hit her where it hurt. I created an anonymous email account. I drafted a long, detailed message. Attached were carefully selected screenshots, not of her sleeping with Daniel, but of every shady thing she'd bragged about over the years. I sent it to her biggest client, then to her company's board, and finally to a few gossip sites that lived for this kind of dirt. Within a week, Harper's name was trending for all the wrong reasons. PR queen accused of leaking client secrets, fraud allegations in boutique agency, her company dropped her, clients cut ties, the empire she built on lies, gone. And me? I watched it all unfold from my couch, wine glass in hand, smiling like a wolf. Harper called me once, crying. She didn't know I knew about Daniel. She thought we were still friends. She sobbed into the phone. I don't know who's doing this to me. I swear I didn't do anything wrong. I almost laughed. Didn't do anything wrong? She blew up my life and thought she was untouchable. I told her what any good friend would say. Hang in there. It'll blow over. And when we hung up, I felt a thrill I can't even describe, because she had no idea the person she was crying to was the one who lit the match. At first, I felt unstoppable, like I'd finally taken my power back. But here's the truth. Nobody tells you about revenge. It doesn't end when they fall. It echoes. Every time I see a woman who looks like Harper, I tense up. Every time I hear her name, my stomach twists. Because part of me wonders, did I go too far? I didn't just cut her out. I nuked her career, her livelihood, and she still doesn't know it was me. Still with me? Then stick around for the ending. Because the last piece of this story, that's the part even I'm not sure I can live with. A year later, I ran into Harper at a coffee shop. She looked smaller. Her makeup was smudged, her clothes wrinkled. She said she was freelancing now, trying to rebuild. And then she hugged me. Hugged me. The woman who destroyed my engagement, who slept with my fiancé, who laughed at me behind my back, hugged me with tears in her eyes and said, I don't know what I'd do without you. And in that moment, guilt stabbed me deeper than her betrayal ever had, because she still didn't know, and part of me, a dark, ugly part, liked that. So yeah, I ruined her career. I made sure the two people who hurt me most paid the price. But late at night, when it's just me and my thoughts, I wonder, If Harper ever finds out the truth, will she see me as the victim who finally fought back? Or the monster who pretended to be her friend while twisting the knife? And honestly, I don't know which one I am anymore.